Hey, this is the DIY Magician, and I'm here with a special video. This is a lost episode. It was going to be a premiere episode of a show that I was going to do called Tear It Open, I believe it was, or Tear It Up, or something like that. And it was an early version of Dismantle It, which I guess based on the videos, not many people are watching. So, and that's okay. That's okay. But this one's different because I'm actually taking apart something that you might be interested in seeing. I'm tearing open a Harbor Freight drill, a 3/8 drill, and it's one of the early models, one of their orange housings. So you might enjoy it. So again, this is the lost episode of Tear It Up or Tear It Open. Here it is. Hello, this is the DIY Magician, here with a new series called Tear It Open, Make It New. It's going to be a two-parter. Now, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to take an item, I'm going to tear it open, we're going to show you what's inside of it, and then I will make it into something new. So we'll never know what it's going to be, but we're going to take something and make sure it doesn't get to the landfill. So we're going to try and use every part of it. Otherwise, we'll try and recycle the rest of it. But here it is. Tear it open, make it new, with an old, worn out power drill. We're going to use a basic set of tools. We have a pair of pliers. These are pliers that you can open up into different sizes. We have some diagonals. These are going to cut. We have some needle nose pliers, and we have an assortment of screwdrivers. In addition to that, we can't forget our safety glasses. So there we are, we're ready to go. Now, let's look at this, and we'll see that there are screws on all these little spots here. Anything you see a little hole, there's a screw. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and remove the screws. We're just going to dig into it. Here we go. Screw number 1, 2. Here we go. All right. These are pretty good sized screws too. We've got 3. Okay. We'll come back in a minute and get it open. All right, after we've removed these screws there, we can break it open, tear it open, whatever you want to call it. Here it is, inside a 3/8 inch, wait for it, power drill. Dun dun dun. So here it is. Apparently, this one's been used quite a bit, but you'll see that it has a lot of neat features. And in fact, the way they've designed it is the actual handle and the body of the drill holds all the pieces in spot. In fact, you can see on this side, but this side is even easier. You can see all these little grooves right here. Each one holds either a gear or the motor or the trigger or whatever. Everything's got a little spot there. So let's do that, and let's go on from there. So here it is. Now, as we remove them, I don't know what we're going to do. This is a useless tool now, so I'm going to remove that. That's pretty cool. That's the part that you put the drill bits or screwdriver tips. That is a keyless chuck. Now this one, I don't know if it has, oh no, there it goes. Okay, so it still works. I think we can probably disassemble that as well. There's a bearing right there so that it spins freely, and a gear that works with this other gear here. Okay, so here's also the motor, and that's held in with a wire. Let's take the bubble out. This is the level or the bubble, so that's going to get lost if we don't put it in there. Also, let's do this. Let's take off the cord that's held in by 2 screws. That way you don't lose the cord. The cord doesn't get pulled out of the little drill here. So let's put that in there. And it's basically a little plastic clip that pinches the cord at the entrance of the drill. Okay, so there's the little clip. And that actually, again, it just clamps down on the cord. So now the cord here, you can see where it was pinched right there. That was holding it in place, okay? So the cord where you plug it in, right there, goes all the way in here to the little trigger mechanism. Okay, so that's all one unit. And that's coming out, and it looks like there is a little clip right there. So we're going to use our needle nose pliers right here. It's held in by these little, it's like a little a pin. Oh, there it goes. That was easy. It just comes right out. There we go. That is the brush. That's the part that, you know, you can actually replace these. I think there was a serious malfunction on it before, but you can actually replace these. These are what they call brush, and it works against the motor. Let me see here, which we're almost done. There it is. Okay, so now we've removed everything from the housing. Oh, there's another piece of the brush there. Let's see. So that's 2 halves of the 3/8 inch drill. Okay, so we get those out of the way there. And now we're left with this. Okay, so we've got the motor, all of the wiring, all the way to the end where you plug it in. But look at this. There's a way to remove another bearing. That a bearing is something that will spin. You can put something in the center and it'll spin on the outside. So we could use the bearing for something. But look at this. The motor comes apart. There's where you come in contact with the brushes. And if you look inside here, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get this out, but if you look inside there, there's copper wiring, and that makes the motor work. Again, it's very technical. I wouldn't be able to tell you right now, but there's another bearing right here. There's some sort of a gear, and let's see here. There's all sorts of neat things there. So we've torn that apart. Let's leave that out there. And then this is the outer part here. There's some more copper wiring there. And a big piece of metal. Maybe that'll be a base for something we make in a few minutes here. But that's pretty much it. That's what it looks like inside a power drill. Again, you have the little center spot here, and it's moving with the brushes, causing electricity to spin it. And then you've got the gearing here that works right here, this spot right there. And that, remember, sat in the front here, and the bearing is right there. So this is the part this whole piece here spins. Okay, so let's see. There's a screw. Oh, actually, that piece comes off there. It looks like I can pull this. Let's see. I don't think I can get any more right now. But that's the tear it apart. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to come back in a little bit and we'll have built something out of all these pieces. Maybe not all of them, but a good majority of them. So they tear it apart and make it new. On second thought, I'm not going to do anything with these pieces to make them creative, because I'll tell you what, they're just too plain messy. So I'm going to take them, I'm going to recycle them, I'm going to give the parts to somebody who can use them. But we're going to continue with the first part. That's right. We're going to call this series Tear It Open, because I think a lot of you might want to know what's in old, broken things. And maybe we'll learn how to fix them. But this is going to be it for now. This is the DIY Magician. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video from the DIY Magician, you also might enjoy joining our Facebook group. That's right, the DIY Magician Facebook group. Or you can visit our artist page. That's right, the DIY Magician artist page on Facebook. Or if you want to, please subscribe to YouTube videos and you'll see all the up-to-date videos as they come along. Thank you again for watching the DIY Magician video.